Hey guys, Sean here with SE Shirts and Hoodies, and today, I know I've been off for a little while, so I apologize for that. Just trying to stay afloat, trying to get out of this busyness. Doesn't seem like it's letting up. So in today's video, I'm going to be printing 4 clothing lines with both printers, and right after the intro, we're just going to get right into it. So let's go. Alright, so before we get started, a lot of people reach out to me after you guys go buy a DTG, after you guys go buy a heat press, after you guys go buy an embroidery machine, after you guys go buy a Pearl pre-treat machine. So I want to say, before we get going, you guys can start saving money. If you guys are on the fence, quit being on the fence. Just go for it. Save some money. Use the links in the description down below to save money on everything. If you guys want free shipping on your embroidery machines, regardless of the size of it, 2 head, 3 head, 4 head, 5 head, use the link down below and you'll get free shipping. If you guys want 10% off of Pearl, save you a few $100 in free shipping, use the link down below and enter SE Shirts as the promo code. If you guys need a DTG, get a hold of OMNI and ask for David Maldonado. Quit wasting your guys' money. If you guys want to waste money and you guys want to give away free money, DM me and I'll send you guys a Cash App request so you guys can send me money instead of giving these rich companies all your guys' extra money. Save your money. Use the discounts. It's the worst part of DTG. Use the discounts that I've worked with these companies and I fought with these companies to get for you guys, and quit spending money. So that's all I pretty much got to say. Alright, so let's get into it. After that printer quits circulating. Alright, so first thing with clothing lines, a lot of people have been reaching out on how I print my clothing lines. The first thing I do with clothing lines is I stack my shirts according to their list. Right? And that probably doesn't make too much sense right now, but I'm gonna take you to my list and I'm gonna show you exactly. So each clothing line is going to have a design, and then that design is going to say like 3 small, 2 medium, 1 large. Then the next design might be 1 small, 1 extra large, 1 medium. Then the next design might, so if you pre-treat all your shirts just in a row from your smalls, mediums, larges, extra larges, you're going to be lost. It creates a cluster in your, I'm not even going to say the word, but it creates this cluster in your head where you can't really understand even what you're doing. So when you're printing clothing lines, the way that I do it is I'll stack my shirts from the bottom. No, I'll start at the top of the list and I'll stack my shirts in the order that I need. And then I'll pre-treat them. Then I'll restack them. As I'm pre-treating them, I'm taking them off and putting them on another table from the bottom to the top. Right? So when I start printing, I print from the top to the bottom. Make sense? So I get the shirts and I organize them from the first print to the last print. So here's the first print, then the second print, then the third print, then the fourth print. So that your first print is at the bottom. Your last print's going to be at the top. So you're going to start pre-treating. So you're going to start pre-treating your last garment first. Then that goes over here. Then the second to last. Then the third to last. Then the fourth to... So that eventually you, at the very top, it's your first garment that's going to be printed. Alright, so let me show you an example. Right? So here's a list, right? I highlight the blacks first because sometimes a clothing line is going to tell you to print a white and a black. So I run the blacks first, right? So in my head, when I'm pre-treating, I'm going to pre-treat these first. 2 smalls and 1 large. Then I'm going to pre-treat this line. Then I'm going to pre-treat this line, then this line, then this line. Wait, hold on. Because I'm even confusing myself. No, so I pre-treat from the bottom. I pre-treat these first, these second, these third, these fourth, these fifth. So that the very last thing I pre-treat is the first thing that I'm gonna print, right? Same thing when you get to bigger lists, right? Same exact thing. And I always print my blacks first because I could add the white underbase. So here's all the garments. Here they all are. Here's some more. Here's all these. And that's pretty much how I do it. I always hang up a rendering of how they want it. So I have a reference, because everything's gonna get pre-treated different, right? You can't pre-treat everything 20 inches because this right here is only gonna take up about 3 or 4 inches. This is a bigger print, so it's gonna take up more. So you kind of have to organize it like that. I hope that makes sense. Same thing with this clothing line. But these are samples, so I'm pretty much just gonna run one of each. Same thing with this clothing line. You see how I mark them off as I go? Same thing. Here's another one. This is exactly what I'm telling you. Blacks first, then I go to my white shirts, and every number is different. Extra large, small, large, extra large. Every number is different. So I put them in order that way. So with that being said, I'm gonna start pre-treating. I'm not gonna record too much of the process because it's about 200 garments and I gotta somehow knock them out. So with that being said, one last thing is before I get started, what I'll do is I'll set up my computer and I'll set up the prints, right? So this print's gonna be first, this print second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, and these are them other ones. And I still gotta put in here the other one. So I'm gonna knock out these two first, then I'm gonna come back and upload everything. So everything's pretty much already set. See, there's the image. It's already sized, it's already set up in the position. It already has its white underbase because all these are black on the top row and the second row is all white. So I'm gonna get to pre-treating and I'm gonna start printing. I'm just gonna show some footage throughout and hopefully we could get some good footage and you guys could understand more how to print clothing lines so that you guys ain't questioning your guys' ability. So yeah, let's go. Alright guys, so everything's pre-treated. It took me a couple hours just because I have to go off what locations, off what sizes, and everything's pretty much pre-treated. You can see right here, all these shirts are pre-treated, all the hoodies, all the other shirts. Oh, sorry about that. All the shirts pre-treated, everything's done. This other clothing line, everything's done. Sorry if it sounds windy in here. I got the AC on because shit, it's like a sweatshop in here. Here's the other ones. You know, AS color. You guys want quality? You need AS color. Quit messing with other brands. You know, you guys ask me what's the best shirt to print on? AS color, hands down. I'll make any shirt look good, but you want to start out with a good foundation, AS color is where it's at. I'll leave their website in the link in the description below. So yeah, I'm gonna turn on these printers. I pretty much got everything set up inside of my rips. Here's one rip. You can see I'm doing some stuff right there, trying to get all the files uploaded. All this other stuff's done. So I'm just gonna record some prints because I gotta get this stuff done so I could go screen print all the tags. You know, with every clothing line, I just throw in the screen printed tags for free. I don't charge them. It's probably a stupid idea, but the more money they make, the more money I make. So I do everything I can to help these clothing lines succeed. And yeah, we're just gonna start printing. We're gonna go, hopefully I could hurry up and finish with 2 printers. It's 9 in the morning right now. I'm thinking I should be done no later than 1 o'clock. It's a couple hundred prints, so I've really got to get onto it. I got to pay attention. So I'm gonna record some of the printing and stuff like that, and we're just gonna sit down at the end and talk about how much money I made in one day, because I know some people don't believe me, but you know, when you have consistent days of 100 pieces, 200 pieces, we'll just say at the very minimum you charge $10. You tell me how much that is. So before we get further, man, make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you guys comment down below, and yeah, let's just get printing. All right, so one clothing line is done. Here it is right here, the whole clothing line. Everything's done. I'm gonna start on the second one on this stack right here, and then we're gonna jump to this stack. So you can see I pretty much already got my rip set up. So I'm gonna start printing, record a little bit, and then we're gonna keep going so we can try to hurry up and knock this out. Alright guys, so I pretty much got done with everything. Two of the clothing lines I couldn't show you guys because the people didn't want me to put it on video, so it kind of screwed up everything that I was doing. But pretty much somebody already came to pick up their 100, and this is pretty much everything else. So I mean, it's packed so much onto there, I don't even know if you can see it, but this is in total. On the rip, it tells you exactly how many you printed, and in total I printed 222 prints today. I started kind of early, but you know, one thing that I didn't take into account is I was trying to see how fast I could get them done for you guys. It's 6:30 right now, so it was probably 10-hour day, but the majority of that was waiting on 2 people to resend their art because their art wasn't ready. Phone calls in between, giving people quotes, sending out invoices. It was a crazy day today. So pretty much, I know everybody wants to know always how much money you made, blah blah blah. So I'm not going to tell you exactly how much I made because I don't want people to know exactly how much I'm charging them. But we'll just say like this: in theory, if you just made on the low end $10 per shirt profit, which I made a little more in it on some of these clothing lines. You figure today I made 2,200 bucks. So let's say at the very most I broke that down into 10 hours, which it really wasn't 10 hours worth of work, but that's $202 an hour roughly. So everything's done. I got 3 more orders today for 100 pieces each that I'm gonna do tomorrow. So in my head, as long as I could get 100 shirts out and I can make $10 off each shirt, I'm making $1,000 a day. So, you know, again, I don't put this out there so you guys could feel like I'm trying to be a show off or anything. I'm just doing it so I can motivate somebody. A lot of people have these printers and they don't make it work for some reason. But it's like with anything in life. We could do the exact same thing, go skiing together, and we're gonna have a different experience. If I fall down and bust my behind 30 times, then I'm gonna have a bad experience compared to somebody that has a good day. So with that being said, if you don't like your printer, get a hold of me, I'll buy it. How about that? Just get you out of your misery, because I love them. They work for me. I make a ton of money. So if you guys want to sell your printer, reach out to me. And again, if you guys Want to save some money on a Racoma? Use the link down below for free shipping. If you guys want an OMNI printer and you want a good sales guy and he's going to have your back through the whole process, you can call him if you have any problems and he'll go knock on doors for you. Get a hold of David Maldonado from OMNI Print International. Tell him I sent you. He'll take care of you. You guys want a pro pre-treat machine? Quit paying full price. Use the promo code SE.SHIRTS and get $300 off and free shipping. So if you guys need a Hotronix, reach out to me. I'll get you guys a little percentage off. So with that being said, quit spending so much money. Invest in your guys' self. Believe in yourself. And I hope, this motivates somebody. So until the next video, I'll see you guys next time.